they've been dropping hits, you know.
The Kick Whisperer.
Yeah. So they're making me graphic really too.
But I mean, I can't even hate his song did open the show.
Yeah, we have enough cuts from him. I could definitely dig, but I know he have to appeal to a rounded audience. You know, he's saying up on that. He take that Baphomet deal. So he take that Baphomet deal. He got generate numbers. He ain't about keeping it really like whoever can generate numbers. He gonna do. He doing it too. But I mean that thing with him and Chris Brown. Let's say fuck it. I mean. Both are put pipe to the chick. Obviously,
you forget something.
Obviously, Drake had done show you from the bar in the cut with yeah, whatever. The man say yeah, she came through and she know what to change. She came through and she knew what's up, you know. He hit it one time was fine by me.
She could be a Grammy winner, treat ass like a nominee.
But then, you know, Pana still, you know, she probably still rage because at the end of the day, we don't pay attention to a woman rage too. So she probably was like, yeah, you really is a kitten whisperer. I want a nigga that can just give me that like jam band walk, you know. Chris Brown used to just pull it on and be like, yeah, bitch. Drive a couple hard slap in the back of her head like, yeah, you like this shit, right? You know?
Well, I mean, what the fuck is up with Breezy lately? Have you seen him?
Yeah, tattoo up, they say they have a controversy wondering if the tattoo, one of the tattoo animes of a backward woman. Some shit that was really.
But I mean, Negro, first he fucking bleach blonded his hair.
Listen.
He's trying to grow a man beard. He got some sort of peachful scruff going on.
Listen.
Like, dude.
Listen, at the end of the day, right?
He's rapping now. He's putting grills in his mouth.
When you take that deal, you gotta go hard. You turn into now like a brand. It's like it's a brand. You know, it's really a human being. It's like a brand. It's like
walking the road.
Yeah, and you're gonna advertise. You're gonna generate and all of that. At the end of the day, it's income, dollars. Dollars. So plan changing your look, you know, maybe the Caucasian fans like that, about you know, you're going with what you're going with, not necessarily like thinking about keeping it real, just whatever it calls for, you're going for it. So I don't even sell Nintendo because you come into this game to get money and to be remembered, to be a legend. So you do what you got to do. The man is a talented brother. And I also believe in the ring. He could put some hand on Drake. I really believe he could put some hand.
Yeah, he was calling for that fucking one-on-one shit.
Yeah, but I believe he could put some. I believe he come up.
Streets
rough.
of Virginia don't play, dude.
He come up rough. I believe.
Big ups to my Virginia massive out there. Babe, y'all know what it is.
I believe he come up rough. And he built for that. I really believe he gets some hand from his father, so he built for that. Drake come up in a nice way, mommy, daddy, hey, go to the park.
We're Jewish, we're wearing yarmulkes.
Yeah, you know. So I don't think he's been in too many bras with his like.
With my fuzzy eyebrows and my nappy hair, and everybody in my classroom looks at me funny.
I think being with Wayne, he had to learn and concentrate hard just how to be around real blood. I think that he was spooky. To him at the beginning, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I remember at one point I used to be like, yeah, that shit is fake, man. These niggas like lost grip, fucking around with these vice lords, like
gangster disciples.
Yeah, and then
Latin kings.
Sometimes you get in a situation where you actually experience this, and you realize that hey, everybody, it really something big, you know. So, it's like a family, you know, and they have rules different to regular society, and it's nearly worse than regular society because basically out there we could do what we want in the game, in the brothers like that. You can't really do what you want. You're living by a strict diet, a strict code, and you got to, you know, you gotta be about it. That shit is hard. I ain't for everybody. I respect these niggas, man. I realize the rules they live by and how they live life and their creed. And I could dig it, you know, I could say, yeah.
Big up to the nigga Jack Frost.
You know, you don't know what it is. And, man, it's good people to know. Good associates. A lot of people will be like, oh, you know them niggas be. A man and a man is a man. So, what you to do is what you to do, B. You know, and as long as you live for something and you have a code, what you to live by, whether I agree by it or not, as long as they ain't no sick, psychedelic, pedophile, Baptist,
They're back
right?
them.
You know, I mean, and like I said, this is a show where we welcome all, you know, I could sit on right next to, okay, somebody of a different creed or whatever, and just realize that that's your life. I just ask you, when you wrong me to act like I'm me? You gotta be, you know, whatever you do when you go home, that's your thing, B. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that brings up a good topic, like, man and man is man, man and man and we work together and shit, so like, how would you feel, you grew up all your years, this is your partner, 10, 15, 16 years, whatever, and all of a sudden, big man come out of the closet?
Yeah, experience that. Yeah, experience with him. I do what I was doing. Yeah, wait a minute. We went through thought together. We gained trouble together. Basically, I like had a try to expel or face legal action.
Not legal action, young niggas up to some shit.
Nah, man, well, that's serious or something.
Graffiti on the wall, knocking behind the school textbooks.
I wish it was graffiti there. But anyway, it's basically, you know, the man, the years later, you know, meet the man right home. Ain't see the man like a couple years, we meet the man right home. I talking to the man, I hear him, I see a man coming, I'm like, what?
What the vibes?
I know a couple years ago, you know you better never do that wrong, that don't know. This man every night used to be leaving with a girl. When the son tell you, then the man come. So normally, you know, you got an apartment, Monday night man used to come over, you know, meditate, watch some wrestling. Cool, so man come through this night, cool, they're like, and I answer the door, I ask this man who this man is, man. But everybody looking regular.
Yeah.
You don't shoot the vibes when everybody meditating and they're like, for some reason, it's a good way I had my own vibes I were on, and them man had them on vibes, you know. So just like something was feeling right now. And I remember even before wrestling I thought at the time I said when we go like going into the second hour I was like, well yeah, girl coming through, you know, basically hush man out of the game. I was like, when the man was leaving I tell the man like, hey bring that rule back to me out and my apartment together. And then basically well like a domino effect is like weeks later talking to a girl in college and she's like, yeah man, this man switch allegiance, yeah, like you kidding me, B.
Batting for the other team.
No, like yo, and at the time I was young still, man, I was like, yo, I didn't understand that shit, B. I was like, well, weird to me, B. What are you talking about? I was like 24, 23. I was like, yo, B, I don't understand that shit, B. It sure like weird, nasty feelings. Man used to be my roommate, B. Like I used to think like, hey, how much times I come home like charged, and I like my knock out in my bed. This man could have been like whacking off over my fucking head or some fucking auntie, man, fuck this. It's like all kind of weird shit that would just start to trip them, and I'd be like, how long was this man, you know? Feeling that way, you know? Like how come you like let niggas not be? You know? I mean, shit. But I mean, at the time we were young and ignorant, so it would have been in his best idea to even talk, you know. So, but anyway, as I mature, you know, as life goes on, you know, in my 40s now, it's like, yo.
Yeah, man, I remind me of a vibe. Like years ago, I can remember when I was up in the Bible, whereby I got email about this partner from Rock, who now living in States and is now a woman. Was that shit true? Like, you ever heard about that shit? You ever got that email?
Well, I never get them kind of email. I probably went and read it from the time I realized.
Yeah, man, it's like, I can't remember who posted the email. I mean, this could have been alleged or whatever the shit may be, but I'm sure the pictures are when Hannah was young and when he was a dude, and when he moved to the Bab and he was going through his face, and then they show pictures of the man after the surgery, and alright, fuck that happened to rock man, like what the fuck, you know?
Be different show for different folks, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's an overall thing, like, for instance, you look at today 9/11, you know, and they go saying about all here. I'm a person, I'm glad how I get on, like the fact that I had to do my thing, whenever I'm meditating, you know, and because develop that third eye, and you can really see. And it's a funny thing when you actually
Big up to the third eye.
you see, well, you know why you're talking. Me praying the devil's side.
Illuminati juice.
Anyway, it's like, it was,
A pack?
it's,
Yeah, you can park right there.
yeah, it was,
Welcome through.
so basically, you know, and trust me, my boy, the gun about to come in a second, you know, they're talking so. I'm like to
My
talk
nigga has some
about,
Instagram shit.
yeah, to fight with them and everything. It's like, you know, realize that the sinister games being played in the background, you know, games with our life, with the very existence of mankind. And
Killing it.
I love the fact that how America does do it, like to distract you, and you know what we doing now. Entertainment, rapping,
You're distracting you.
hey, money, you know. So it's no longer the betterment of
You are
the,
exploiting you as well.
it's no longer for the betterment of mankind.
Ching, ching.
Excel your level of thought. It's like get his guap, and really and truly.
We
And
will
the same
promote that
thing.
nigga shit. We will promote that nigga shit.
So you just gotta understand and then adjust to life and live life like how you know, live life and try to win.
I mean, we all grew up, we all know the logic of life. We know my man who don't want to save up and buy land, man who don't want to save up and buy bad ride, even man who don't want to save up and buy boat. But save up to cut off your penis, insert a vagina and grow some boobs?
That's some,
Who the fuck
that's
they do
some
that
deep shit. That's some deep shit.
And speaking of deep shit, man, you say you and your homeboy or homegirl or whatever the fuck it was at the time, you used to sit down with the kid, watch that wrestling and shit, man. What the fuck happened around last night, man? What went on with the king, man?
Man, live. Shit is wrestling.
Probably 60.